So, hello. Today I thought about reading you a story, and considering it's summertime, I thought I would read the Lilo and Stitch 7 Days story, and we'll be reading Ride the Waves, and hopefully you have better visuals this time than ever before. But yeah, I thought this one would be perfect, summer holidays and stuff like that. So, Ride the Waves. One sunny afternoon, Lilo's older sister, Nini, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, was at the beach with David. They were checking out a poster for a surfing competition when they noticed Stitch getting into trouble. Nanny and David rushed right over. "Guys, you can't just dash all over the beach causing trouble," said Nanny. "How about you two put your energy to good use," said David. "The Quran's Curl Surf competition is next Saturday. Nanny and I are entering. You should enter too." Oh, such beautiful graphics. Lilo wasn't sure. She loved the beach and liked to swim, but getting on a surfboard without her sister made her nervous. Stitch felt the same and shook his own head so fast he almost fell backwards. "Come on," said Nanny. "I'll teach you both how to surf like champions." Lilo hadn't thought of it that way. If surfing meant more time with Nanny and Stitch, Lilo would do it for Ahana, the family. "Okay, we're in," said Lilo, and everyone high-fived. Nanny took Lilo and Stitch to the surf shop so they could rent a board. While looking for the perfect one, they saw Myrtle, Lilo's classmate. "Hey Lilo," said Myrtle, "I didn't know you were a surfer." "I didn't know you were a surfer either," said Lilo, eyeing the bar of the surf wax Myrtle held. "Anyway, my sister Nene is going to help me surf like a champion for the championship next weekend. I've entered the competition too, and I'm going to win," said Myrtle. Myrtle. I can't pronounce all these names. "Don't worry, Lilo," said Nene. As they left the surf shop, "Surfing isn't about swimming, it's about having fun, right?" Lilo wasn't so sure. She was beginning to wonder why she had agreed to enter the competition in the first place. "All right, for Ahana." Lilo felt better once Myrtle was gone and she was back on the beach. Stitch ran straight for the ocean, but Nay stopped him. She had Stitch and Lilo placed on the board on the sand. Place the board on the sand. "You are going to have to get out to the waves all by yourself," Nanny said. The look of concern. "First, lie down flat on your belly," she instructed. "Now paddle with your arms, imagine a big wave is coming, and push up quickly," said Nay. "Plant both feet on the board at the same time." "And there," cried A. "That was good, Lilo. Maybe I can do this," thought Lilo. "You're supposed to do that in the water, I think," boomed a big voice, followed by some laughter. It was their friend, Mr. Bubbles. "Nay's teaching us on the sand first," said Lilo. but I think we're ready to try out there. Lilo pointed to the waves, and Stitch nodded. Okay then, said Nanny, smiling. Remember, if you get knocked down, just get right back up again. Lilo and Stitch picked up the surfboard and headed for the water. But before they could even get onto their board, a wave sent them tumbling. Lilo remembered what Nanny had said, and together with Stitch, she got up, right back up again. This time they made it onto the surfboard and through the ocean blue waves. Lilo and Stitch paddled out. Nene followed on her own board. The whole family was together on the water. Lilo and Stitch practiced hard that day, but they still couldn't stand on their board. For the rest of the week, Lilo and Stitch focused on strength, training and practicing their surfing technique. By Friday, Lilo and Stitch were riding the waves, and Lilo's body felt strong and steady. Finally, it was the big day. I'm nervous, Lilo said. Lilo, you've practiced all week, Nanny replied, and your hard work will pay off. Just do the best, just do your best. I'll be right there with you. We'll show the competition what the Pegasus sisters can do. And Stitch, said Stitch. Yes, of course, said Nanny. Stitch too. Let's go. At the beach, they saw many of the competitors lined up with their surfboards, their eyes fixed on the waves. Intimidated, said Myrtle, who was waiting on the beach. Too, you should be. Get ready to wave goodbye to the first place, but Lilo didn't let Myrtle get to her. Instead, she reminded what Nay had said. She had practiced, she was ready. The official blew the whistle. Everyone ran to the waves. Together, Lilo and Stitch paddled out, jumped up, and stuck the landing with all fours of their feet. Go, Lilo, and go, Stitch, shouted Nene and David across the wave. Myrtle hit a wave the wrong way and totally wiped out. Instead of getting back on her board, Myrtle dragged herself down to shore. Lilo and Stitch were riding high. It felt great to be out on the ocean, their faces against the wind, surfing so well. Lilo glanced at the judges on the beach. We'll show them what we can do, she thought. Should we try out a trick, Stitch? Lilo asked. Stitch nodded, an excited grin on his face. Chomp, Stitch bit the board leash. Lilo swung him around and around and around, and oh no, wipe out. Fortunately, Nene was close by and came to the rescue. Lilo, Stitch, are you okay? Asked Nene, as she pulled them onto her surfboard. Lilo coughed up some seawater. I think so, but our board is gone. We'll never win now, she moaned. You don't have to show off to prove that you're strong, said Nene. And the most important thing isn't winning, right? It's getting right back up again when you get knocked down, finished Lilo. Yes, now let's show them what we can do together, Sydney. Soon a massive wave came. It was 10 times the size of Lilo and 20 times the size of Stitch. Imagine your heart and the wave's heart are one and the same. Nene said as the big wave came closer. The words helped Lilo feel brave. Lilo hopped up onto Nene's shoulders, and then Stitch scrambled up onto Lilo's shoulders. Together they surfed all their way to shore. Lilo, Stitch, and they won the award for the best teamwork. The whole family Ohana did it again. The special prize was a trophy and a new surfboard. For me, Lilo asked. For you, sister, said Nay. You deserve it. And now we can keep practicing for next year's surfing competition.